In this video, we will look at a problem of finding kth smallest element in the array. I have written few sample inputs and outputs. If the input array is this and we need to find the third smallest element, so it should return 5. Since 5 is the second, since 5 is the third smallest element in the array. Similarly, the second smallest element in the array is 3, so our code should return 3. And if k is greater than the length of the given array, the code should return -1. Let's look at the pseudocode for this. For solving this problem, we will be using the heap, and particularly for this problem we will be using the max heap. Let's look at steps one by one. The first step we will do it insert all insert first k elements in heap. So if we take a look of this example, so first k elements are 12, 18 and 1. So it will become 12, 18, 1. Since it is a max heap, so it will, after the heapify process, it will essentially become like this. So mainly I'm only concerned about the first element being the largest, and I'm not clearly writing the order of the remaining elements in the array. So next step is we will iterate through the remaining elements. If element is smaller than root, we will replace it. So currently our heap is looking like this. The next element which comes is 1. Now 1, uh, sorry, the next element, sorry, it's 5 here. We already inserted the first three elements 5. Now 5 is less than this 18. So this 5 will get replaced, 18 will get replaced, it will become 5, 12, 1. And after the process of heapify, it will become 12, 5, 1. The next element is 3. Now 3 is also less than 12. So this 12 will get replaced and it will become 3, 5, 1, which will essentially become 5, 3 and 1. The last element here is 20. Now 20 is not smaller than 5, so we will not be replacing it, and that's the end of the array. Now at the end we will simply return the root element. The root element now is 5, so which is the output we want. So the third step is return root element of heap, and it will be the kth smallest element which we are looking for. Let's look at the Java part of the pseudocode we have just seen. Let's write a static method of kth smallest element. Our input will be array and a number. Since we discussed in the pseudocode that we will be using heap, uh, so the relevant data structure in the Java is priority queue. Let's write priority queue here. Our data is of integer type, so priority queue will be of integer type. Let's include the relevant package as well, which is java.util. I have misspelled the integers. Now it's not showing the error. And apart from this, we need to provide the comparator as well to the priority queue. By comparator, we mean that how the elements of the data will be compared with each other. So if the elements are, let's say, n1 and n2, say, since we are looking for max heap, so our comparator will look like this: n2 minus n1. Our first step was to put first k element. First, put first k elements in heap. So we can simply do it using a for loop int I is equal to 0, I less than k I plus plus, and max heap dot add error of I. Next we will be iterating through the remaining elements. We will start the loop from the kth element, I less than error dot length I plus plus, and if the array element is less than the top element of our current heap, we will remove it and add the current element. So here I have mistaken it, that's why it was showing me some kind of an error. Sorry, it's misspelled, it should be peak. uh, we need to remove elements from the peak max heap dot pool. We can use the pool method to remove the top element, and then we need to add the array element, which is arr of I, and at the end we need to simply return the top element, which is max heap dot peak. We can use pool here as well. Now let's test our code. Define an array. uh, let's simply call some array of 12, 18, 1, 5, 3, 30, and print get smallest element. Let's find the third smallest element into the array. If we closely look, the third smallest element from the array is 5. So the output should print 5 here. So as you can see the console, it has printed 5. We can try others as well. Let's try printing the second smallest element, which should be 3. It's 3, and the smallest element is 1, so it should print the 1 as well. I have also posted a similar video where you can find the kth largest element of the array, and the only difference here is that there, while finding the largest element we will be using the min heap, and while finding the smallest element we are using the max heap. Thank you very much.